we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
Now, I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro, because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the Club League circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the Club League season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you guys? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Passes to Wells. And out of bounds, the Dynasty will take it.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
Here's Dillard. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Back to Luan. Over Timmerman. Luan's shot is off.
That's a smart shot by the offense, even if it didn't go.
Yeah, he shouldn't hesitate to take it again. And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
Everything Stauffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated, his teammates appreciate it.
Hopkins, guarded by Wells.
Fed his teammate off the bounce there. Nice.
And the Wolfpack with possession. 4-point game. Wells outside. From the arc. The Dynasty grab the miss. Pass to Hopkins. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Wells outside. Robinson sets the screen. Wells with it, guarded by Fisher. Wells no good. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Back to Zadirko. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Zadirko doubles down there on the interior for some hard-earned points.
Wells outside. Let's go with the three. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Fast break, here they come. Guarded by Wells. And that one drops for him.
And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this lead could really open up.
Now Wells gets it to go from long range.
Sharp move by Wells. The pull-up is a tough shot for a high schooler to hit.
To the middle. Here's Zadirko. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. And Fisher throws it down.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now here's Stoffer. Robinson sets the screen. For three. Knocked away. Hawkins. Timmerman defending. And Hawkins gets it to go.
They just continue to add to this impressive lead.
And make no mistake about it, they're doing it with points in the paint.
And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. And here it's the Dynasty. To the paint. Here's Zadirko. The second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Pass to Hawkins. Drops it in from long range.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
Now Wells. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
Saying right back at you, Patrick Wells is always game for a back-and-forth shooting battle.
Fisher. James covering. Pass to Zadirko. And so it looks like the Dynasty will retain possession here.
11 seconds on the shot clock. 11.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Big finish. Emphatic.
And he just hangs on the rim there for good measure.
Substitution.
Hey, I don't think there's anything wrong with a little showboat here and there.
And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Pass to Cordova. Outside, it's Johnson. Carter. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson. And here it's the Dynasty. They've led by as many as 18 points. Now Davidson. Carter with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Ahead. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Cleared for takeoff. Johnson using all 6'8" of his body to go up and finish with the slam.
For three. Good for the 5th time tonight, and he remains perfect.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Davidson. It's good.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
Now here's Carter. Lets it go from 14. No go. That's miss number 2. He's now 1 for 3. He's covered by Johnson. Down low. Here's Davidson. And Joey Johnson pulls it down. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Hey, look, that's just Carter getting to his spot, finding an open lane, and making the defense pay.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
And Hawkins knows when he should shoot the ball. Terrific job nailing the mid-range J right there.
Fresh, the screen. The three ball. That doesn't fall either for Deshaun Carter. He's covered by Johnson. Pass to Davidson. Hawkins outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deshaun Carter knocks it loose.
Wolfpack ball. Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. I wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Here's the Dynasty. 16-point lead. Dillard with the bucket.
Great hustle by Dillard, making the most of the fast break opportunity.
Now here's Stoffer. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Poked away. Timmerman. Luan covering. Just 5 on the clock. Michael Stoffer for 3. Michael Stoffer can't get that one to fall.
A chance here to hold on for the final possession.
Yeah, run off some clock. Let's get a good look.
And that's not gonna go. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. The Dynasty on top, up 19. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
Even made a bit undersized there. Timmerman still going in strong to the rim.
Line for the Wolfpack.
First one for him falls.
For 2.
He's perfect so far from the line. Here's Dillard. Fisher. James covering.
That's on the defense. You can't give Fisher this kind of position because he will punish you inside.
Now Wells. Stolen away.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair. And Zadirko is a prototypical guy that any team would love to have. He's big, he's physical, and he's chasing blocks on D.
The Wolfpack with the ball, trailing by 19. And Patrick Wells outside. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
From outside the arc, Stoffer grabs the board. Wells right side. There's James with the 3. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
On target from long range.
Dillard with an absolute dime there. Looking to show he's more than just a shooter.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. And the Wolfpack with possession. Wells outside. To stop the run. They get it back. Outside for Timmerman. Wells. And another shot. Zadirko grabs the rebound.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him.
Inside. On the wing, Michael Luan. It's Dillard outside. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Shoots over Robinson. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
The Wolfpack with the ball. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Really left alone that time.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now here's Hotkins. Drains the triple.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Here's Johnson. To the inside. Fresh. Tries again. The Dynasty grab the miss. Junior. He's covered by Johnson. 2 points as that one goes.
We talk about working for good shots. That is a great example.
On the wing, Joe Levesque. Too long on the shot attempt.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
6 to shoot. He's covered by Johnson. Brett Hotkins from outside. And the Dynasty another 3.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
The shot by Cordova, no good. Cordova covering. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. Shooting 80% on the night. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Fresh, the screen. To halt the run. Davidson with the steal. Cobb with it to the middle. Kicks it out to Davidson. Down low. Outside Cobb. Pass to Junior. Hotkins outside. Another 3 for the Dynasty.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
2 minutes.
Now here's Cordova. Here's Johnson. And that one's good.
Sometimes you see old school elements in Johnson's game, like how he just aggressively attacked the inside to find the bucket.
Up and in on the layup. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Cordova on the left side. And the shot goes down.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He will light you up.
Back to Hotkins. Cordova covering. Left side, Davidson. Hotkins. Cordova grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Fresh. And Tommy Fresh finishes it off.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
Now here's Cobb. Inside. A nice shot by Davidson.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Now it's Carter outside. To the middle. Here's Fresh. The layup off target. Pass to Hotkins. It's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Carter. Shoots over Davidson. Kicks it out to Cordova. Johnson. Back to Cordova. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me, we ain't cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah, think about it.